So welcome to the weekly roundup of streaming news, things that have happened in the community, new applications being shut down, new devices coming out. All of that will be covered in this video, and if you are interested in that kind of content, make sure you are subscribed. Now in today's episode we have a brand new streaming box which will be a rival to the cheaper 4K Firestick. We also have Peacock TV shutting down their free accounts. We have the truth of what happened to Ustvgo. First up we have Peacock TV, where they've now unfortunately stopped people signing up using the free account. Now, if you've never heard of Peacock TV before, I would say from all of the other free providers like Tubi or Pluto or Zuma TV, I would say Peacock is definitely up there in terms of great free quality content. They had some very new TV series, lots of other stuff, but unfortunately now with this new change, you cannot no longer sign up for a free account. Previously, it just required you to have an email address and password and you can access all of that content. But we can see with this new change today, they're now going to no longer allow new customers to sign up for the free account. And unfortunately now you have to go for either the $4.99 a month ad supported or the $9.99 a month ad free plan. I mean, it is a shame because they were offering great content. Now, if you did have an account that you previously registered, a free account, you can still use that to access the free library, but there's no guarantee they're going to continue allowing those legacy accounts to keep using the platform. Next up we have the news that Walmart may be planning an upgrade or an update to their very popular Android TV box, the Onn Streaming box, and also the Onn Streaming Stick. Now, if you didn't know, you could previously buy this box for around about $20. It ran the Android TV operating system with all certifications. It also supported expandable storage. You could easily customize the home screen. You can change the launchers. So to get that kind of functionality in a box costing around about $20, again with all of those certifications like Netflix in 4K, YouTube in 4K, it really was a very compelling box at that price point. And even for a spare streaming box or a holiday streaming box, at that price point, you can see why it was very popular. Even the remote control, many people said that they actually preferred using this remote control with the Chromecast Google TV because this remote control was just infinitely better, more support, better connectivity, and of course more buttons than the one that you get with the Chromecast Google TV. Now we can see that this has been registered with the FCC, and it looks like that the new box will have a similar CPU, but just with the slight update of having the AV1 support, which is where all of YouTube and lots of other online video platforms are moving over to. And we can see here that Walmart discontinued the production of the Onn streamers last year, and stocks have quickly been exhausted. I mean, I did see some on eBay at ridiculous prices, but if they do release an update at similar prices, that will definitely sell like hotcakes. In fact, this was a previous review back in July 2021 where Android Police was saying, forget the Chromecast, this Android TV box is just as good. They gave it a really good rating. It has 2 gigs RAM, 8 gigs of storage, supports 4K video, HDR, Dolby Vision, Dolby Surround, 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. I mean, here they've got it down as $30, but it was running for $20 for a long time. And the positives were obviously the great price, runs smooth, it delivers solid image, and it's a stock Android, so no extra bloat, no extra software. And as I mentioned before, it was very easy to customize. You can change the launcher, you can add extra storage. So to have that kind of functionality, maybe people looking to move away from the Amazon ecosystem, this really was a good option. In fact, do leave me a comment below if you use one of these devices, what you thought, and if you're going to buy the new version when it eventually comes out. Next up, we have the final confirmation that the very popular Ustvgo, who shut it down, as many of you know, last week or the week before, people trying to access this website were met with a message that the service is offline, but there was no real confirmation about who actually took it offline, and in fact even if it was taken down by the authorities. But now we can see our friends at ACE, the Alliance for Creativity and Entertainment, they said that they were behind the shutdown of Ustvgo, and they're saying which ostensibly operated from Vietnam, so maybe they operated it from there, so it'll be outside the jurisdiction of USA. But clearly when the authorities come down, when money gets involved, they can shut you down. And they're saying that Ace is in the process of taking over the domains. Now, typically when Ace do shut down a website or a service, they replace the home screen with this. So you'd see this warning, and this is something that we saw on FileLink and some of the other things that were shut down before, just to show you that Ace have now come in, they've taken over the domain, and they normally actually give you a link to find official streaming services. And we can see that with their millions of monthly users, it was one of the most visited live TV streaming portals on the internet, focused on USA channels, and it was very popular with Americans or people living abroad, so they could still access their home content. This is what it looked like. We had all of the channels here. Now, I think people have been looking for alternatives, and people keep saying Daddy HD, but I'm not going to comment on that or show you any alternatives. But you can imagine with these applications or these websites, as soon as one gets shut down, another 2 or 3 or 5 appear, just because the demand is that great. And we can see some of the other domains that they were managing, which have now also been shut down. And they're saying that this is another victory for Ace, but in reality, with these things, as we know, whack-a-mole, try to shut one down and another 5 pop up. And just a quick word from one of our channel partners, IPVanish are now doing this crazy promotion where you can get 2 years of total protection for all of your devices, your Firesticks, your phones, Windows PCs, tablets, all devices covered with unlimited bandwidth, maximum speed at just over $3 a month. I mean, that really has to be one of the cheapest offers at the moment. This is a very special price. If you are thinking about getting a VPN or you're not happy with your current VPN, for you to get that complete protection, get servers in 75 locations using the high-speed protocol, so maximum speed, stop people tracking you, stop your ISP seeing what you're doing, then I definitely think at this price, IPVanish is definitely worthwhile checking out. So do have a look in the video description and pin comment for this very special offer. So really appreciate your support, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.